Tonight we have the pleasure of being at the Boston Museum of Science for an evening on space exploration, looking at Swiss contributions to space over the last 50 years, particularly in the field of exoplanets. Switzerland is actually a very interesting and exciting place when it comes to space exploration for its significant expertise in what is today known as deep tech.
We have brought together luminaries in the constellation of Swiss space exploration. From the University of Geneva, we have the recent Nobel Prize winner Didier Queloz, and from the University of Bern, we have Willy Benz, who is the principal investigator of the new Cheops satellite mission with ESA, which Switzerland is leading.
Switzerland was conducted the first experiment in space in 1969 by delivering an instrument capable of measuring the solar wind composition on the moon together with the Apollo astronauts. And since these 50 years, Switzerland has been pushing many space experiments in all sorts of areas.
We are so much at the frontier of the knowledge. We need to grasp all the brain we can on the topic we're working on. So in my case, I'm working very frequently with my US colleagues from New York, Harvard, MIT. I have colleagues in Germany, in France, and Italy, in Spain, everywhere. And I'm spending my time between two countries, between UK and between Switzerland. So I'm the perfect scientist, which is the frontier as a big mistake.
Switzerland and Boston are great places for space exploration, and so we're very proud that we can support the collaboration between the Cheops mission that will be launched in December by the European Space Agency and the TESS mission that NASA launched in 2018. And so for Swissnex to be able to play a small part in fostering and stimulating this collaboration, while at the same time showcasing to the grand public all of the exciting developments that are happening in the field of space exploration is a privilege.
Tonight, Swissnex and Swiss Touch bring together a stellar panel that's going to look at space exploration from one end of the galaxy to the other. What these people will do tonight is really look at what it means to do space exploration and what this means for society on Earth.
Something that was great was that Swissnex Boston brought together a really diverse panel, a sort of panel that I haven't ever been a part of before, and I really appreciated what you brought as an organization when you understood that there are so many aspects to this question of exoplanets and are we alone out there, and that we're truly not alone.
So I actually learned a lot about aliens tonight, which I think was an interesting area of discussion that was really fun to talk about the possibility of what these habitable planets might look like, how we explore other worlds, and how we can learn about them. So what's not to love when you're learning about aliens? I think having these opportunities for Swissnex Boston to be able to bring people together like this just really provides you a perfect forum to be able to talk about these really cutting-edge questions on things like what might life elsewhere look like.
As people live here tonight, we hope that they can bring home a little piece of the puzzle that is space exploration. The second day we organized a space brunch through which we wanted to really foster cosmic connections among people from the Boston area, Switzerland and beyond, to really reflect on what it means to explore outer space and also what that means for life on Earth.
This Swissnex Space Brunch has been really interesting. It's been a great way to meet people who are interested in space but come at it from a completely different kind of angle from me.
It's amazing, I think, in this work that Swissnex is doing in order to find different people that are interested in these topics, people that are working professionally and developing like amazing body of work around this research, but from extremely different perspectives, and put them together in the same room and talk in a convivial way in a really fun environment is just really valuable.
Swissnex joining forces with Swiss Touch really set out to bring people together and to foster meaningful connections and conversations about outer space. We are excited to see where all these conversations that have been developing over the past 2 days are gonna go.